And stick around because we're dropping stories of real entrepreneurs who turned virtual businesses into absolute gold mines. Alright, let's set the stage. Remote work isn't just a trend, it's the future. Think about it, no commuting, no stuffy suits, and you can work in your pajamas if you want. But it's not just about comfort. Companies are saving millions by ditching big offices, and workers are happier because they get to design their lives. Studies show that 80% of remote workers feel more productive and less stressed. That's huge. But here's the real deal. Remote work is unlocking a whole new way to build businesses. You don't need a storefront or a fancy headquarters to make serious cash. All you need is a laptop, Wi-Fi, and some hustle. From freelancers to full-on virtual empires, the game has changed. So, how do you get in on this? We're gonna break it down with strategies, stories, and tips you can start using today. Before we jump into the how-to, let's talk about why this matters. The world's gone digital, and it's not slowing down. By 2025, experts predict over 50% of businesses will be fully or mostly remote. That means more opportunities for you to start a virtual business, whether it's selling digital products, coaching, or even running an e-commerce store from your living room. But it's not just about you working solo. Big companies like GitLab and Automatic, the folks behind WordPress, are 100% remote and crushing it. If they can do it, so can you. Okay, let's get inspired with some real-life stories of entrepreneurs who built virtual businesses and made it big. These aren't just random success stories. They're proof that remote work can change the game. Story 1. Anik Singhal, from dorm room to digital empire. First up, meet Anik Singhal. This guy started his business from his college dorm room. Yep, just a kid with a laptop and a dream. Anik was studying to be a doctor, but he hated it. So, he started experimenting with online marketing. Fast forward, he built Learn, a virtual education platform that teaches people how to start online businesses. Anik's company is 100% remote, with team members all over the world. He's made millions teaching others how to sell digital products, like ebooks and courses, without ever needing an office. What's cool about Anik? He used remote tools like Zoom and Slack to manage his team and focused on building systems that let his business run like a well-oiled machine. His story shows you don't need a big budget or a fancy office to start, just a clear plan and the right tech. Story 2. Amy Porterfield, the queen of online courses. Next, let's talk about Amy Porterfield. Amy was working a 9-to-5 job she didn't love, feeling stuck. Then she discovered the power of online courses. She started creating courses on how to use social media for business. And boom, her virtual business took off. Today, Amy runs a multi-million-dollar company, all from her home with a small remote team. Her secret? She uses tools like Kajabi to host her courses and Trello to keep her team on track. Amy's story is awesome because she shows that you don't need to be a tech wizard. She learned as she went, and now she's teaching thousands of people how to build their own virtual businesses. Plus, she's all about working smarter, not harder, something we'll dive into later. Story 3. Russell Brunson, the ClickFunnels king. Last but not least, Russell Brunson. This guy built ClickFunnels, a platform that helps businesses create sales funnels online. Russell's company is mostly remote, with team members spread across the US and beyond. He started with a simple idea: make it easy for businesses to sell online. Now, ClickFunnels is worth over $1 billion. $1 billion! Russell's big lesson? Focus on solving a problem. His software helps businesses sell better, and he built it all with a remote team using tools like Asana and Google Workspace. His story proves that with the right idea and a virtual setup, you can scale to the moon. These entrepreneurs didn't need fancy offices or big teams to start. They used the power of remote work to build businesses that fit their lives. And you can too. Let's move on to the strategies that'll help you create your own virtual empire. Alright, now it's time for the good stuff. How you can build a virtual business that thrives. I'm breaking this down into 5 key strategies. And trust me, these are game changers. Let's go! Strategy 1. Pick the right business model. First things first, you gotta pick a business model that works for remote life. There are tons of options. You could start an e-commerce store selling cool stuff on Shopify, like trendy phone cases or eco-friendly products. Or maybe you're great at something, like graphic design or writing. Freelancing on platforms like Upwork is an awesome way to start. Wanna go big? Create digital products like ebooks, courses, or even apps. Amy Porterfield made millions with courses, and you could too. The key is to choose something you're passionate about, and that doesn't tie you to a physical location. Pro tip: start small, test your idea, and scale up as you learn. Strategy 2. Master the tech tools. Let's talk tech. To run a virtual business, you need the right tools. Think of these as your virtual office. Here are the must-haves. 1. Zoom or Google Meet for video calls with clients or your team. 2. Slack for chatting with your crew without endless emails. 3. Trello or Asana for organizing tasks. Trust me, these keep you sane. 4. Google Workspace for docs, spreadsheets, and email. Russell Brunson's team uses these to keep ClickFunnels running smoothly. The best part? Most of these tools have free versions, so you don't need to break the bank. Spend a little time learning them, and you'll save hours later. Strategy 3. Build a remote dream team. No one builds a big business alone. Even if you start solo, you'll eventually need a team. The cool thing about remote work? You can hire talent from anywhere in the world. Need a web designer? Find one on Upwork. Need a social media manager? Check out LinkedIn. Anik Single's team at Learn is spread across continents, but they work like they're in the same room. How? Clear communication and trust. Set clear goals, use tools like Slack to stay connected, and check in regularly. Oh, and don't micromanage. Let your team shine. Strategy 4. Create systems that run themselves. Here's a secret to scaling your business: systems. You want your business to run like a machine, even when you're sleeping. For example, set up automated email sequences to follow up with customers. Tools like MailChimp make this easy. Use chatbots on your website to answer common questions. Amy Porterfield uses Kajabi to automate her course sales, so she's not manually sending out links. Systems save time and let you focus on the big picture, like growing your brand or sipping coffee on a beach. Strategy 5. Stay productive and avoid burnout. Last but not least, let's talk about you. Remote work is awesome, but it's easy to blur the line between work and life. To stay productive, set up a dedicated workspace. Doesn't have to be fancy, just a corner where you can focus. Use the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. Also, protect your mental health. Take breaks, go for walks, and set boundaries. Like no work after PM. Burnout is real, and you're no good to your business if you're fried. Anik Single schedules no work days to recharge, and it's a big reason he's still killing it. So, where's remote work headed? The future is wild. Imagine virtual reality. Meetings where you feel like you're in the same room as your team, even if they're on another continent. AI tools are already helping businesses automate tasks like customer service and data analysis. And as internet access gets better worldwide, more people will join the remote work revolution. This means more opportunities for you to build a virtual business that's global, scalable, and totally yours. The best time to start? Right now. The world's changing, and you can be part of it. All right, fam, we've covered a lot today. Remote work is your ticket to building a business that fits your life. Whether you're inspired by Anik Single's dorm room hustle, Amy Porterfield's course empire, or Russell Brunson's billion-dollar vision, the takeaway is clear: you don't need a big office or a ton of money to start. Just take that first step. Here's your homework. Pick one strategy we talked about today. Maybe it's signing up for a tool like Trello or brainstorming a business idea. Do it this week, and let me know how it goes in the comments. I read every single one. If you loved this video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss our next video. We're dropping more tips to help you build your dream business, so stay tuned. Until next time, keep hustling, keep dreaming, and let's build something amazing together.